developing now. A Treasure Coast family demanding answers after their loved one died in the custody of sheriff's deputies in Indian River County.
Now, investigators say they did everything they could to save his life, but tonight, that man's family says what the deputies call everything was not enough. John Zanitas live tonight in Indian River County with that story. John?
Yeah, the family claims that these deputies were just too rough, and that's what led to their loved one's death. But the sheriff says that his deputies acted correctly and that they did everything in their power to save this man's life.
911, where's your emergency?
We got a man, he out here tripping, and we got
Okay,
to hold him down.
All right.
He just acting crazy.
When 911 calls came in of a man in distress, Indian River County Sheriff's deputies were dispatched to control the scene before paramedics arrived.
I got a phone call this morning that he was dead and that the police had killed him.
The man was 42-year-old Jermaine Benjamin. In the process of deputies subduing Benjamin, he apparently lost consciousness. Deputies had to perform CPR, but Benjamin died about an hour later in the hospital, according to the sheriff.
It is an ongoing investigation, of course. Anytime we have something of this magnitude, a lot of things go into play.
Family members believe deputies were too rough in restraining Benjamin, and it led to his death.
The police got him. They stuck their knee inside of his neck and put his face down inside of the sand. And by the time they turned him back over, he was already gone.
Benjamin's death comes just weeks after another inmate died in the custody of Indian River deputies. The autopsy and toxicology results still aren't back on that death. The sheriff says the toxicology results will be a crucial part of Benjamin's death investigation as well, and is not speculating on whether or not Benjamin was on drugs, and won't speculate also on how much force his deputies used.
They did what they could to attempt to save Mr. Benjamin's life until EMS arrived. It's an unfortunate situation.
Now, the sheriff would not speculate on what type of drug he thinks Benjamin may have been on. At this time, it could take weeks to get those toxicology results. Reporting live in Vero Beach at the sheriff's office, John Zanitas, WPBF 25 News.